It's your boy JayVenom, and I appreciate you checking out the channel JayVenom's DFS Money Wrap. This is the playoff edition. This will be the NBA Fandeul 5-2-16 boss plays of the night. Let's go. Point guard with at chalk we got Westbrook at 48, Irving 36, Teague 30. Venom sneak attack plays Schroeder with 20 points, a little bit of upside there. Value plays is Parker and Mills. Shooting guard Smith 22 points, Corver 18, Green 16, Ginobili 16. Sneak attack play is Waiters 14, and value play is Roberson and Shumpert. Small forward Chalk James is 48. Chalk is not the most owned, but it's actually in this case the projection. Who has the highest projection? Durant is 43, Kawhi 41, Bazemore 24. Sneak attack play. Value plays is Cephalosha and Scott. As you can see, small forward. You got three big dogs in there at 40 points. So you want to spend up at small forward. Don't cheat yourself. And here's the thing. And I was reading a few articles today, and just by experience. But first, let's go to center. So if y'all don't want to pay attention, y'all can go ahead and start your business lineups stacked in. Chalk is Paul Millsap 36, Aldridge 36, Love 33, West 16. Value plays is Ibaka and Diaw. For center, Horford 34, Thompson 24, Duncan 23. Sneak attack play is Cantor 21. Value play is Adams. Teams to target tonight would be, I would usually do games to target, but since there's only 2 games, I mean, what's the point? They're both, I believe, 7.5 point spread, and so targeting a game to me didn't make sense. So I just target a team to target, and San Antonio and Cleveland would be the teams I target today. I mean, OKC just has a tough matchup. I guess they're against the #1 defensive ranked team. I believe they're probably one of the best teams left in the league. Even though they pace up a little bit more than the regular teams, it's just risk. It's not worth it, especially with Durant and KD's salary. And the other game, the target's Cleveland at 103.50. This is the implied totals, and these were the highest implied totals. That means of the teams, that means these 2 teams are just going to score the most points according to Vegas. Another note I was reading earlier from a pretty reliable source is that if you're not picking chalk plays and plays, guys with high floors, you're not really doing yourself a favor anymore, because games have dwindled down to a few games a night, and all the pros are putting in 200 lineups. There's very little variance in lineups, so it's pretty much they're going to get a perfect lineup out of those 200 entries. So, and then you get, obviously you got more than one pro. You got several putting in several hundred lineups each. So, and I'm sure they have several accounts. So, and then you're putting in a few lineups, so your chances of even cashing sometimes is pretty difficult. Like, I've been getting my butt kicked. I ain't gonna lie, I've been getting my butt kicked the last couple of days. But what I'm doing is I'm gonna let y'all in on my secret. I wasn't gonna tell anybody, but this is what I'm doing. This is how I'm learning. And I guess this is how, and I've heard this is how the big dogs, or you know, the people who win a lot learn. Basically, they're taking the top lineups, winning lineups, and they are uh, looking at the data and seeing why these people pick those particular players, and that is almost the perfect way to become a good DFS player. And that's what I'm doing, and I'm doing it a little bit different. Like I'm picking like Sonny Jones, those type of people, and I'm playing them head to head. But I'm playing them in small, small time games. I'm not wasting my money. I mean, that's just throwing money to them. So, but after lineup locks, I see who they play. So then I go back and I look at the data and the charts, and I see why, and I look at why they played that particular player. It's like almost paying for my education. And I suggest like a few of you, I mean, whoever, I got 25 subscribers. Trust me, I'm excited about that. I remember starting with 0, getting that first one. I was pretty excited. I think guy from Google's, Mike Scott, I believe that's his name. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. But anyways, dang, what was I even talking about? Anyways, I'm trying to learn, and that's a good way to learn. Get in some of these $2, $5, $1 head-to-head matchups, and look who they're playing, and then look at the data and see why they played them. That's just gonna make you a better player. Another secret, if you're just gonna do it, I mean, it's only 25 of us. Play them head-to-head. Look who they're playing. Go over to DraftKings. It's a late swap. Adjust your team. Makes the most sense in the world to me. If your boy JayVenom didn't just give y'all a tip to make some extra cash, I don't know what just happened. But anyways, get that bankroll and let your boy know how you did. Follow me, subscribe, share, and if I didn't do you justice, let it be known. I mean, I'm not afraid. I'm learning just as well as y'all. He's got to be a student in this game. And one more thing, like another tip. If you want to know from the pros and you got questions to ask them, do not ask them who to play. They're not gonna answer you. Like I got that Maximilian or whatever. I text that guy. You know what I mean? And he actually replied to me with some sound advice. I did not ask him who to play or who do he think is the best in this slate. I asked him about information and if he could part some tips about information and how to gain information. I mean, that's the best way to do it. Get your lineups plugged in, win that bankroll, holla at your boy. 1.